cut everybody off like now.
I don't think I'll fight. That's wild, bro.
Where are we talking about these questions? Orgy going on? My man, he's a joke.
She aged like cheese.
You got
Speak on it, brother. Speak on it.
Practically become Bruce Wayne.
What we gotta do, Mika?
Push the goddamn button, man.
What? Okay, so apparently StreamYard tripping because it ain't playing my explosion.
I just heard something.
You heard something?
I just heard it right before you said it.
I don't know what's going on. What's up, Chrissy? Okay. I guess.
Somebody gun messed up.
Hey man, it's jammed. I had jammed on me. That's crazy. It's crazy talk. Anyway, what's up? What's up, everybody? What's going on? How is everybody doing? Welcome into this Sunday evening with the Popcorn in Your Beer podcast. Funko of the week is Black Iron Man. We're starting on Sunday. So Black Iron Man for the rest of the week. There we go. Black Iron Man. Today we are diving into The Perfect Storm. One of Mo's favorite movies of all time. That's what he told me, near and dear to his heart. He wanted me to let y'all know that. But anyway. Yeah, for sure. What's happening, JJ? Anyway, let's go ahead and introduce the show. What's up, everybody? We'd like to welcome you to another episode of the Popcorn in Your Beer podcast. I'm your host, Rashad, a.k.a. After a shark bite me, let's go ahead and turn the boat around. Because I'm done. I'm done. That's it. Dang.
I think a shark just got duped.
Boy, you got to do. God damn. What's happening, Real Talk?
Got to be more careful. Josh, what's happening, bro? So, last but not least, I am the King MOE, aka I think Sully touched his drum set. And
No, you touched my drum set.
He treated him like he touched his drum set.
No, he
up until the point where they had to go in the water and get him. But nationaldaycalendar.com says that July 20th is National Moon Day, National Pennsylvania Day, National Lollipop Day, and National Fortune Cookie Day. So whichever one applies to you, do with that information what you will. As your resident Texan, I do have to let y'all know that today is also DJ Screw's birthday. Long live DJ Screw. Let's start the show. Oh yeah, dude.
Hey, dude. What's up, man?
Hey, man. I don't know what just happened, but I'm
The shark got you, man.
Brother,
Shark and the wave got you at the same time.
Brother, as soon as you said something, they were like, you know what? We're going to get rid of these niggas.
Gone. Josh, it's cool, man. We just, about to dive into this depressing movie that Mo had us watch. Anyway,
Could be worse.
it could have been. Anyway, based on a true story, the film tells the courageous men in what?
It's not what that says.
Based on a true story, the film tells of the courageous men and women who risk their lives every working day, pitting their fishing boats and rescue
Ooh.
vessels against. Hey man, hey, this don't make sense. None of this makes sense. It don't make sense. Their worst fear is they realize man, hey.
Hey, don't worry about
it. About the movie.
Don't worry about it. So,
boy,
pretty much, there's this crew of fishermen, and George Clooney's character is the captain of a swordfish fishing boat, and he wants to go out to the water to go fish one last time before the winter season hits. And in the midst of them doing this, they are met by one of the most thugged out storms that the planet Earth has ever seen. It is based on a true story, but it's not 100% based on a true story. There are some aspects of the story that were fictionalized. There was a guy who wrote a book called The Perfect Storm in like 1990. No, the actual storm happened in 1991. A guy wrote a book about called The Perfect Storm in 1997, and then they did the movie in 2000.
First.
So yeah, who we got in this cast, man?
So the cast is, I can read their names because apparently I can't read the damn description of the movie. I don't know what's going on with me today. But anyway, we got Diane Lane, we got William Etchner, we got George Clooney, Mark Wahlberg, John Hawkins, Mary Elizabeth Mastranio. Yeah, we're gonna go with that.
That part.
Yeah, for sure. We got John C. Reilly. A lot of you know him from the comedic roles now. And we got my man Alan Payne as one of the crew members.
And apparently he was Caribbean or something, because
I don't know what he was.
brother, hey,
I don't know what he was. I don't know what the accent was. I was wondering the entire time.
He was American,
like,
I'll tell you that.
I was like, I don't know what that accent is, but how'd you get to Boston? Let's go there. Let's go there. Yeah. Of course, all of these people are supposed to be from Gloucester, Massachusetts. Now, if you've ever watched Wicked Tuna, you have some people from Gloucester there. They go fishing in the North Sea, which is one of the most dangerous seas on the planet. So there's that. Mark Wahlberg is the only one of this crew that sounds like he's from Massachusetts.
Which I think real life him and his brother are from Boston.
Yeah. But George Clooney don't sound like he sound like he moved there.
George Clooney always sounds like George Clooney.
George Clooney. He's Denzel Washington.
he's pretty much.
Hey, bro, like,
yeah.
What accent? What accent? What accent? But
he sounds like George Clooney in everything he does.
Yeah.
Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah.
Brother, where art thou? It don't matter.
You say Buzz Lightyear? That was Tim Allen, bro.
That was Tim Allen?
Yeah, that was Tim Allen. Got your white guys confused, brother.
It's easy to.
You feel me? It be happening sometimes.
Mine's my white guys.
Anyway,
I feel like he did voiceover work somewhere.
I don't know. I don't know if George Clooney did any voiceover work. I would have to go look that up. But the movie is directed by Wolfgang Peterson. Have you ever seen Troy, The Never Ending Story, Air Force One, Poseidon, Outbreak? He has some big movies under his belt. Bicentennial Man. Yeah, that's about it. That's about where it is for me because I don't know none of the rest of the movies. Well, I know In the Line of Fire, but that's different. But yeah. So what? I know Duke. This was like your first time watching this in a while. Mine as well. But what were like your, I guess, like gut reactions for this movie? Like what did you think about the movie? Like first watch.
First watch, I feel like sometimes people pride pride is a killer. That's number one. Pride is a killer. Sometimes there's nothing wrong with you, what they would say in Westeros, bending the knee. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Also, to do this type of work or have this type of career, you have to be crazy and in some form of capacity. Now, I understand in this neck of the wood, this is like the go-to job. This is the, the good job in town, the best job. But at the same time, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry, you couldn't pay me enough. Let's do
Yeah.
this job. I don't
But
care.
I feel like it wouldn't be a movie at all, bro, if you just use logic and get ego and pride out the way.
Mhm.
Sometimes you just got, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but brother, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about the movie. I'm not saying I dislike it, but at the same time, I'm not going to sit here and say it was a good movie.
All
It
right.
was just one of those things where it's just like it could be prevented. This is not. Yeah, it wasn't one of those. Oops, I can't believe this happened. It wasn't a freak accident. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So yeah,
I mean, it was, but you know,
It definitely could have been prevented.
yeah,
but it couldn't be prevented. Yeah.
yeah.
Mo, what was your like? What made you want to like review this movie?
It was just my brain be on shuffle,
Mhm.
and this was one of those. Oh snap! I remember watching this.
Mhm.
And then I think at one point I even put it in the Discord and was like, "Hey, somewhere down the line, I feel like we should review this." And then the other day I was just like, "Have we picked something yet?" No. Okay. Well, let me put this back in the chat and see if anybody want to do it or if they want to do something else.
Gotcha. So it wasn't like
First watch, I feel the same way Duke feels because in the beginning when they was collecting their checks, and Buddy was like 5,900 and some change. That's a record low for you. I said, nigga, pay me 6,000. Excuse me?
Right.
And this was 25 years ago. He said, oh, that's a record low for you, huh? Like as he's handing him his check, he's talking shit. And this is what lights the fire for him to say, you know what? We was gonna be done, but now we going back.
So my question is, like, how long are they out? Because that 20,
Days.
that 6,000 would seem a little bit better or worse if you put it in the time. So if you on some,
It's days.
I've been out for a week and you come back with 6,000, then I take the record low. But if you talking about 6 weeks out, some shit like that, then I understand. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't think they have enough. I don't think they have enough fuel for that. But I think it's like days though. Like, because if you did ever watch a show like Wicked Tuna, like them boys be out there. They be out there and they come back. They don't be out there long. Like they might stay out there like a few days.
So if we
They were definitely chasing money, Josh.
We leave on a Monday, we're gonna be back in time for the weekend, is what you're saying.
Pretty much. But like, because even on that show, like when they were getting like certain fish, and depending on the size of the fish, bro, you can pull in like $15,000. I've seen $32,000 for one singular fish.
Oh, yeah.
So like,
and this boat, they were specifically they went fishing for swordfish.
Swordfish, yeah. Now I don't know how much swordfish run, if it's the same amount as tuna, but
Tuna
yeah, I
do
mean,
get big.
but
That's the bluefin.
bluefin tuna is crazy,
Mm-hmm.
man. Shoot,
By the size of your ironing board.
yeah. my initial reaction to this movie, man, is it's very it's very depressing. Like, bro, because like every time, even if you watch it like one time and you go to watch it again, you realize they all gonna die at one point. Like you just know, regardless of like the happy thing, like they were saving each other at the end, and I was like, yeah, they about to die though. Like that's cool. Like I'm glad you saved them, but like all y'all gonna die horribly. Like y'all gonna drown. Drowning is not fun. They just have a small window. Yeah, they do have a small, like it's a season, and you can only fish for a certain season. So like you got to get as much. Season. Yeah.
Man, he let Buddy talk that trash. Said, "Oh, this is a record low for you," and now you didn't say, "Hey, I know y'all just got back home. I know y'all done cashed y'all checks already, but hey, 2-3 more days we going back out."
You know what it is? It's like when dudes be in the club and they get that one drink in them. I'll fight everybody in. That's good. Yes, sir.
So sorry for skipping to the end, but it's on my brain now. Sorry, guys.
You're fine. Go ahead.
Press the little button real quick. I don't want to offend nobody. Just in case, people sensitive. So just in case. Question, right? Is this a white person mindset? I just want to know. Because I can't see one of us doing this.
Hey, press the button again, bro.
No, it's nothing crazy. Me personally, I can't see nobody that I know would do this, right?
Mm.
At the end, right? He's getting ready to come about the water, but then he said, "Nah, I'm gonna go down with the ship." Is that like, I don't understand?
That's more okay. I would say that's not a white person thing. That's more so like a captain thing. All captains say that, like they're gonna go down with their ship.
I mean, that was a lose-lose situation.
It really is. Like, you're gonna die either way.
Oh yeah, but I'll take my chances of with my head.
You gonna wait to drown?
I guess. Yeah, brother. I feel like I have technically, everybody died, but I feel like your percentage of living is a little bit higher.
Okay, so it's 0.1% versus
0. Yeah.
Okay, for sure.
Better to be above water than below. I get you.
Yeah, brother. He was just like, when they like in Titanic, they look like they had peace with this decision. Like I'm panicking. I'm trying to fuck this boat. All right, I'm trying to live. I got stuff to do tomorrow.
You should have thought about that before you went out there.
All right, you know what I'm saying? Like,
hell, because even when he broke the news to say, "Hey, we going back," it pissed everybody off.
Mm-hmm.
Billy Tyne say, "Hey," when he walked in, and
So,
John Crowley's character was like,
"Oh, I would just like to say, apparently, Josh said no, he is not going down with the ship, so it's not. I guess it's not a white person."
Okay, type shit, Josh. Maybe it's a white captain thing. I wasn't directed to all white people. I was just curious because me personally, I don't see a black dude saying, "You know what, my ship going down, I'm going down with it."
Well, you don't see a lot of black captains though. That's the thing. Maybe if they had one in like a movie, you probably. It's usually that's usually a captain thing though. But like I guess like with. So, we're not having. I pulled a Ken move just then, but I almost unlocked my mic. But without having, I guess, like other references, it seems like it will only be like a white captain. So
because the last movie we watched that had a boat in it, who was the captain? Liam Neeson.
Yeah, but he ain't go down with ship.
Nah. But so Captain Billy Tyne informs his crew, "Hey, I know you got your weekend outfits picked out, but we going back to the water. Everybody after they was like, man, are you serious, bro? I mean, they end up being on board. Bobby had to go home and hit his old lady with the just in case I don't
I don't
make
make
it
it home
tonight.
tonight.
Make love to you for the last time, baby. And
Just in case.
and the next morning she was like, "Was it worth it, bro? Like, did I just like don't have me just giving you the hoochie pappy in vain? Like you ain't coming back to double down." And he was like, "Hey man,
And little did she know.
little did she know."
Little did she know. So, dude, when you said, so was the movie like you remember? Was it better or worse than you remember?
It was a little bit better because I'm older now, so you look at stuff differently than you do when you're younger. You know what I'm saying? When you're younger, you just looking at shit. But looking at it now, I understand some of. Well, I ain't gonna lie, I don't understand some of the decisions, but I see it differently. So
I hear talking, but I don't see it.
yeah, hold on, brother, you got to give me a second. But yeah, I see it differently when I was younger, but yeah, man, like you said, it's one of those super, super sad. I'm just trying to support my family type things. Yeah, bro.
So you going out in the water to support your family?
So what?
I said, are you going out in the water to support your family?
Nah, bro, they got jobs on land.
Okay, for sure. Was it how you remembered it, Mo? Like better or worse, I guess.
Considering it's a 25-year-old movie, for the most part, yeah, it was exactly what I remembered it to be. It was the classic. We finna go out and do this mission. Let me round up the guys. Is you in or is you out?
So it's a man's man movie. It's a man.
You know what I'm saying?
Basically.
Let me go holler at the fellas. We're gonna do this one last mission before the winter time. Hey, are you with me? So he round up the gang. You know what I'm saying? They load up the ship with snacks and juice, and you know what I'm saying? Throw all the equipment on there. And
I'll be honest with you. Within the first 7 movies, Dr. Umar was pissed off.
So what now?
The first 7 minutes of this movie, Dr. Umar was pissed off.
Oh yeah, when Alan Payne came out there with the milk and magnesia.
Gave him some goodbye sugar. I said, well, damn.
Brother, what was he? What nationality was? I don't understand.
I don't know.
Was he Jamaican? Was he?
Oh, he was something in this movie?
You didn't hear his accent? Brother, I mean, was supposed to be an accent?
I didn't hear nothing. I didn't hear nothing that was, well, that's probably what it was. It wasn't what it's supposed to be.
I heard his accent and was like, whatever that is stupid.
Yeah, it didn't sound like a healthy. What's up, Keisha? It didn't sound like a healthy version of whatever island he was trying to pretend like he was from. So I don't. I have
been on the west side of the island.
No clue whatsoever. What was your favorite like standout scene, Mo?
My favorite standout scene.
So, like, it don't gotta be your favorite. Well, I guess like what is it like? I guess what would be the part of the movie where you like, hey man, you gotta see this in like a good way or a bad way. Like, man, you won't believe this happened.
I mean, it got to be the part where they see this 75-foot wave, and he finally got to the point was like, you know what? Okay, I was stubborn as hell this whole time. Now we can turn the boat around. So they turn the boat around literally on the 75-foot wave, make it down. They're super duper high.
Mm-hmm.
Only to be met by 100-foot wave on the other side. And Billy is looking at this wave like, she's not going to let us out.
But and they could have went back the other way.
It was at that moment he knew.
He fucked
But
up.
the thing about it, the storm had already broke the antenna, so all communications are gone. So they had already sent the fax with the picture of the storm, but he wasn't able to get the updated fax because see, the first fax they sent him was just one big booty cheek, right? But he never got the fax that showed not only is it one big booty cheek over here, but it's a whole nother booty cheek over here, and they finna go like this on you. He didn't get that because when old girl was trying to radio to him, the antenna was already messed up. Bobby had already went out there and tried to zip tie the antenna back to the pole, but then the wind was like, nah, go ahead and get rid of that. So he knew, okay, we're driving into a storm. We can either anchor down for a couple of days and let it pass, or we can just at a third. There was many times the crew was like, bro, it's time to turn this around and go on. Because when the ice machine went out, there was like, bro, we cannot, we got 65,000 pounds worth of swordfish on this boat. We cannot let this go bad. We simply cannot. There were multiple times it was like, hey man, let's turn around. And the only time it was like, nah, y'all some punks. But after you see the 75-foot wave, now you want to turn around.
You know what? Shoot. Yeah, it's it. You know what? We need to go. What about you, Duke? What was your?
The one part that stood out to me the most is one of those, if what the hell was a person, not even a person, a thing. Well, old buddy was sitting there just minding his business, and that hook went through his hand and dragged him in the water, brother.
Turn the boat around.
I said, what?
Turn the boat around.
Brother, the hook went through his hand and pulled him underwater. Now, with this being said, I like to swim. Whatever. But
on purpose though.
Yeah, but the swimming abilities in this crazy salty water ocean.
And I bet it's super cold.
They all underwater because they got Superman vision and shit underwater.
Can see everything. Crystal clear.
Crystal clear.
What's up, Keith?
A bullshit. That's what I call. But seeing that man, I said, you know what, brother, he ain't gonna make it. Cause this little line thing is moving fast. His hand got a hook in it. It ain't coming out. I don't care what you do. That hook ain't gonna come out your hand.
Right. And it was the crazy part is they had an argument right before that happened. So he was like, and another.
Right, because he was treating him like he touched his drum set from day one.
Johnny? Wait, man, where Johnny went?
Because he was talking shit about the bag. Hey, if you want to play with them glow sticks, you know you can put one. Then the man slipped and fell and dropped the whole barrel of glow sticks. And then while they picking up the glow sticks, and another thing.
Hey.
Oh shit! Hey, Murph, hey, we got to go in there and get Murph.
Boy, he was gone.
They got Murph. Hey, who saved me? Him.
Him downstairs.
Now I gotta go say thank you to this thing. Man,
I've been on pointed to the water. I ain't jumping in that, but I point. He right.
I tell you what, I would hate to be a swordfish because you saw how many hooks they put in the it's 5 hooks in the swordfish face and they pulling it up on the boat. I would hate to be a swordfish.
Yeah. For me, my part would just it was actually probably a part that just kind of pissed me off. So, you know, Billy and the crew, they out there, you know, in their ship, they good to go. They got like an actual ship that can handle like, you know, waves and stuff. And you got these big cruise liners with the Navy is on them or whatever. So you got these people out here in this little tugboat. Every time they cut to them, I got mad. Cause she's like, man, we need to go. This storm, whatever's going on, we need to go. He like, nope, this is my ship. It's my ship. We do what I say. Man. Yeah. That ain't
we gonna deal with this turbulence the same way we deal with any other kind. We just gonna ride it out and go with the flow.
I'm like, are you stupid? Y'all in a sailboat. This ain't a ship. Y'all in a boat.
Once
Ain't no
again,
ship.
it wasn't the storm that killed y'all. It was pride. Pride killed everybody.
Oh yeah. Everybody that died in this got killed from pride. Like
Well, I ain't gonna say
the buddy in the helicopter.
The rescue people. Like, yeah, I guess we're gonna be going for. Shut up. Drop me off. Drop me off with the people.
Oh, it sounds like you just got dropped off.
Bro, they dropped his ass off for real. They dropped him off the internet.
Expeditiously. First you, now him. I guess I'm next, huh?
Hey, brother.
That's crazy.
So, quick synopsis. They decide to go back out. He runs up the crew. They set sail. You know what I'm saying? They're having a good old time. He-Man Woman Haters Club on the boat. You know what I'm saying? Reeling fish in, doing the whole 9 yards, playing cards. This, that, and third, boom, boom, boom. And then, of course, things start going wrong. First, the ice machine goes out. Then the weather starts getting crazy. And then back on land, there's these meteorologists that are keeping track of the weather. And what was Buddy's name? Anywho, not only was Billy Tyne and his crew out there, but his homegirl who had her boat was out there, and they were communicating with each other. But the people who was back monitoring the weather were having these oh shit moments, like there's a cold front coming in from this way. There's a hurricane brewing over here. And it's all this random shit going on in the middle. But if they were to actually like come over here and give each other that, like that's going to be like that's what turned this into a disaster movie.
Is it me or he sounded excited? Like he sounded excited.
If the left butt cheek make it over here to the right butt cheek, it's going to be a perfect storm.
It's going to be a whole ass.
It was almost as dangerous as the storm that they had to fly through to get to Kong Skull Island.
That's right.
Like that was the I'm in the boat in the water version of them being in a helicopter flying through the Ghidorah storm. I was like, yeah, I mean, for the resources that they had in the year 2000 to make that water look as scary as it did, I mean, hey, they did a damn good job.
But that's a lot for cold.
And have you ever seen any version of the North Sea? Scariest thing you ever seen.
See, I'm more of a pool person. Big bodies of water, I don't like. Brother, big. And they made this. This is another thing people don't think about, right? For movie purposes, right? They had this thing not looking as bad. This is why I say not as bad. You in the middle of the ocean at night. Ain't no light out there.
Nope.
Ain't no light out there.
None whatsoever.
No, you can't even see the white of the damn wave most of the time. So imagine them doing all this in like just blind. Just blind, brother.
Yeah, because Bobby yelled out "Rogue Wave" one time, and I was like, "Yo, hey, time to go around."
And they got elbow dropped by a big stupid ass wave.
I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, because the wave was so big, he was like, "Hey, bro, we need to have a meeting."
You know what else is crazy about this job that they have? Not only are you fishermen, you also maintenance men. You also like caretakers of the boat and everything. It's not just fishing; it's everything. So with the part where he was like, "Hey, you know, we gotta cover these windows up," the whole crew outside grabbing plywood and shit in the middle of a damn storm. Listen, where Duke at? Anybody seen Duke? Duke is down below.
Brother, the plywood was picking them up, taking them into the ocean. Say, yeah, don't worry about that.
Yeah,
Because
but
initially, when Billy was like, okay, we're gonna anchor down and wait for the storm to pass, and then we'll continue. But the waves were so gangster, it picked the anchors up, and they was swinging around and breaking the glass. And I'm just like, brother, it. So the little tugboat with Buddy and I'm assuming they were his two daughters or his wife and his daughter or something. She was like, "Look, you stubborn as hell. I'm calling Mayday." So that's when the rescue team gets involved. First a helicopter, then a Coast Guard boat. So the helicopter is flying around, locating everybody, and then the Coast Guard boat is approaching their location so that they can pick them up. So the helicopter goes to get old boy and the two ladies off the tugboat, but the waves are so gangster they can't get down low enough without getting slapped by a wave. So they was like, we can't even drop the basket down. Like, you're gonna have to jump down there in your scuba suit and like swim them away from the boat to get in the basket, to put them in the basket first. Then on top of that,
What's up, sir?
they was about to run out of gas. Fahim was having. Then on top of that, they running out of gas. They waiting for the tanker plane to come so they could fuel up.
That was what I didn't understand. So okay, so they
I don't think they left on a full tank.
They couldn't have. So you waited until the last possible moment where you had no gas to refuel. They treated that like how we treat. Hey, I get gas in the morning.
Your helicopter gas light was on. If that fuel thing had 10 blocks on it, when they picked up the first three, they was down to like three squares left.
Right.
And they radioed in and was like, hey, we know y'all just picked up old Buddy and them two women off the tugboat, but we just got a mayday call from a lady saying that she radioed her homeboy and their last coordinates were X, Y, and Z headed west.
Right.
But it's out though. It is so risky that you can decide A, if you're gonna go and get them, or B, if you just gonna gas up and go back to the crib.
Right.
So they was like, you know what? All right, we're gonna take y'all to the Coast Guard ship, drop y'all off, then we're gonna go get them. And I was just like, look, I get it. If I was on that boat, I don't care how much gas you ain't got, I'd want you to come get me too. But it's like when you wasn't able to fuel the plane, when you wasn't able to do this here, right. And then hey, just go ahead, bro. We're just gonna ditch the helicopter.
That's what I was like. I was like, huh? So your point was to jump into the war. Like that's where you were. Like
he said, look, we were unable to fuel the plane. These are our coordinates right now.
Right.
We jumping in the water. We ditching the helicopter. We wasn't able to fuel it. Come get us. Mm-hmm. Brother, that helicopter would have had to go down with zero gas from me trying to fuel it. Because I'm not just
hey man, that's the part that made me mad. If you're gonna ditch the plane anyway, why not keep trying?
Yeah.
If you're gonna go down anyway, just keep trying anyway.
You have no gas.
Right.
You're in the middle of the ocean, bro.
Y'all go ahead and jump. I'm gonna keep trying to fuel the plane, and if I happen to fuel the helicopter success,
I'll bust a U-turn.
I'm gonna spin the block and come back and get y'all.
I mean, that's probably what I would have said. I don't know.
I mean, that would have sounded good at the time.
Yeah. Yeah, but I didn't get that part. I'm like, if it's going down anyway, just keep trying, bro. Aaliyah said it. At first, you don't succeed.
Dust yourself off and try again.
You can dust it off and try it again. Try it again.
Try it again.
I mean, they died, but if they would have tried, we never know.
Well, they made it onto the Coast Guard boat. But to address Rashad's tagline real quick, there was the part of the movie, you know, the music in the background always tells you if it's fun stuff happening, if something bad is about to happen, if it's a somber, emotional moment. But it's at the point of the movie, it's rock music playing in the background. They hooking all these swordfishes in the face, dragging them on the boat by the face. And then there's this one particular time where it started getting a little slow. And then they hooked something, and Billy was like, oh shit, it's something big. It's something big. And it's taking them a while to get it. And they pull it up. And what is it? A goddamn shark.
You pull up Jaws.
And it looked like a giant, like rubber bathtub toy shark.
Mm-hmm. It just, it didn't look real. And then the way that it was biting, like, he didn't have to put his foot where he got bit at. If that made sense. Because it was just like, nobody was near the shark's mouth. Like, how did your foot get in there? Like,
you trying to kick the shark. I'm like, brother, get up and walk away.
Yeah, it just didn't make sense. Like, the shark wasn't near. It can't swim on the boat. There's no water.
So Billy grabbed the double barrel shotgun, blow his brains out. He was like, yeah, we gotta put this back.
And he only lost a boot. Yeah.
So
at that point, I would have just been like, hey man,
this God-tiered storm is building up. Billy is ignoring everything. I mean, he initially took them the first facts and was like, this is what we're up against. But that's before it got twice, 3 times, 5 times worse.
I will tell you, Linda was trying to warn that man. Linda was on it. She said, Billy, it's about to be like a bomb. And every time she said that, I was like, oh God.
Like, you're heading into the belly of the beast. Like, you're driving this way, and the storm is coming from this way and this way. You're going to get sandwiched in. And then they're driving through majority of the storm with no windows. So every time the boat rocks left, right, every time there's a wave, all that water is coming inside the ship.
Disgusting.
So you are just soaking wet this whole time.
Disgusting.
Salt water.
Your drawers wet. Your drawers wet. Your hair's wet. You can't breathe.
Socks wet.
Because if salt water gets in your mouth, you can't. It takes a long time.
I hate having wet socks, bro.
Listen, with salt water, you are wet and dry at the same time.
You are. Because your skin is now clammy.
You are wet and dry at the same time. At the same time. Bro, I'm downstairs, brother. I'm downstairs.
Well, downstairs wasn't no better.
I mean, brother, at this point, I just don't want to get wet like they getting wet.
I understand.
I'm downstairs, brother.
I understand.
Crying like a big ass baby. I'm be honest.
You about to die.
Big crying.
Big crying.
We about to die.
Calm down. Shut up.
No, I'm not calming down. We about to die.
Yeah. I didn't go to church last week, so I'm a little concerned, you know?
Like, I spent all the money that we got. I ain't got no more money.
And then the crazy part about it is after they dodged the first wave and they turned the boat around, they could see the sun.
Bro,
I don't know how.
The eye of the storm.
The eye of the storm.
But the sun,
which is insane. That's a scary thing.
Yes, because it's like
you thought you was good.
Nope,
we
gotta go through this.
That's a scary thing.
Because it's like they were looking at a 75-foot wave, and the sun was right here. So it's bittersweet.
They were like all smiling.
We gonna make it.
You know,
we gonna make it.
Oh, we made it.
And then Billy got quiet.
See, that sun started going away. That'd be the worst, bro. If you ever like been in like a storm, like tornado, storm, whatever the case may be, that little eye of the storm where it's calm, boy, when that wall come hit you, don't worry about it.
And Bobby had so much trust in Billy because he was like, "Hey, what you think, Skip? What we're gonna do now, Skip? I mean, how about it, Skip?"
I blame them too for everybody dying. I blame them too.
Hey, what you think, Skip? What we gonna do, Skip?
she's a hell of a boat. Yeah, you about to die.
So
Both of y'all about to die.
This is one
Are
of the
you
reasons
scared?
why
I ain't never seen you scared before.
this is one of the reasons why I didn't join the military, because you're not gonna. I can't think logically when I'm scared. Okay, so that one part he was like, "That's an order, bitch. I don't give a fuck what you talking about right now. you're not. I'm not going. We're not going by rank right now.
Mhm.
We're not. We all gonna die.
Pretty much.
Your
Yeah.
rank don't care. You not. You can't tell me what to do. No,
Hey,
don't yell at me.
Skipper, shut up.
Yeah,
Skipper.
don't yell at me. I'm
Just not-
already. My blood pressure already up. Don't yell at me.
Yeah, because
'Cause
the first time he told Bobby to take the wheel to go fix the antenna, he was like, "No, you got it. I go up there. I go out there. Don't worry about it."
This man almost unalived himself trying to fix his antenna on top of the boat.
So then, because the anchor was flying around and breaking everything, Billy was like, "Hey, we got to cut that off." So he was like, "Take the wheel." And again, he was like, "No, I got it. I go do it." He was like, "No, you take the wheel. That's an order." And the fire at one point, the fire that's coming out the little Bunsen burner thing looked fake.
Mhm.
It did. It did a few times.
Yeah, it did. It definitely looked like one, like a toy that you would give like your son, and like it was like glass with a blue light. It definitely looked fake.
Like y'all are getting tossed around by 100-foot waves, but the moment he's able to break the chain on that anchor, y'all are super duper hyped. Like y'all just beat the final boss.
Mm-hmm.
At one point, I think the boat had already done like a full like capsize turnover and came back up. Or no, maybe it was after that. It was after they saw the sun. That's when it happened.
Yeah, the capsize was the end. They kind of tilted a little bit, but they ain't go all the way over.
Because when I tell you that boat fell dead silent when Billy realized
that wall was coming behind them. Yeah.
Like, you remember how big that wave was on Miller's Planet? On Interstellar?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And you could see how big that wave was from like 2 miles away.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was like that.
See, I started thinking about the wave from Deep Impact. What is that? Yeah. That wave from The Day After Tomorrow, boy. Just, hey man, take me out. But yeah, man, like, ooh. After that, you just basically watching everybody die. That's it.
Big Depot wave came, and Billy attempted to get over the wave.
That was the part. I was like, turn around, just turn back around, go the other way.
You know what I'm saying? Do how you did the first wave.
Yeah. Why are you trying to speed up? You know why?
Get up on it.
Mark Wahlberg.
Ride it back down.
What Mark Wahlberg said what you think? It's one hell of a ship. One hell of a ship, Cap. The ain't little tugboat. Because that's what we doing.
It's a boat. It's not a ship.
That's what we doing. We just even the Navy ship was like, yo, I don't know if we can do this maneuver. He was like, man, because that's what's crazy, bro. You know how big one of them Navy ships are, and how little it look in the ocean. Why are you out there?
Because at one point they did an aerial shot above the hurricane and went down through the cloud, through the storm to the water to show you how big that storm is compared to how small they look in all that water.
But no,
you didn't stand a chance.
I think it's common sense though. Like I think no matter what type of setting you in, right? If you see a group of people over here, right, and then you realize there's nobody over here, there's a reason why there's nobody over here. So you don't go explore why nobody's over here. Just stay where everybody else is at.
Bro, that shit look that big.
Yeah.
I was like,
stay where everybody else is at.
Because
if nobody's
going
that far,
Jesus
you should not. They say, hey, don't go that far. Don't go that far. I'm pretty sure the fish ain't that much of a difference that way.
It's not.
It's not. It's not.
But like you
It's
said in the
not.
beginning, Duke, it was an ego trip because Buddy was like, "Yeah, your little $6,000 check, that is a regular open." And the motivation out there started from there. Like, oh, now
But then you didn't. You had all your
talking shit about my
stuff
little
straight.
Brother,
You had all your stuff straight.
unless your mortgage is $7,000, well, I don't see the problem.
You ain't make sure all your stuff was straight. You ain't make sure your ice machine was working. You ain't make sure you had backup plans or nothing. You ain't make sure you have a mechanic on board. Well, you had a mechanic on board. He couldn't fix it.
Bugsy did look at the ice machine.
Only thing he had was a flathead screwdriver, brother.
But remember, he did. That's all he had. That's the only tool I saw. But even Bugsy was like, you know, I told him to replace this, and he never did it.
But that was after it failed on him. That was after it failed on him, though. But before they left, he asked Bugsy to look at it. He was like, "It ain't gonna go out on us again when we go out there." It was like, "Nah, they jump straight now, bro."
But that's what I'm saying.
After it went out,
why you have a backup plan?
It don't make. This is what I'm saying. This is, and like I said, it goes back to the whole. I don't want to say the black-white thing, but I know for a fact, right? Let's put it this way. Back in the day, I had a 92 Caprice Classic, right? They had a bad water pump on. My daddy said, "Hey, this car can run, but every morning you're going to have to put water in." Which means in the city, I was good. Don't you take that car, Arfo? Don't you take that car? So if you driving
back roads only,
if you riding this boat, if you driving this boat, and the damn engine is getting fixed by a flathead, that ought to tells you, hey, we might not be able to go far as we want to go. Because I'm pretty sure by law, they could only go so far to pull people back in. Or however, I don't know if they got tow truck boats or whatever the case may be. But if at the very beginning of the mission, your engine is messing up, that's a sign, bro. And like Mo said, when the ice stopped, let's go home.
They literally had a meeting.
Yeah, let's go home. Because
it was like the ice machine went out, Murph fell off the boat, we got hit by the rogue wave. Hey, I don't feel so good about this no more. Let's take what we've caught up to this point and just head back and make them and get the bread off these 17 swordfish that we already caught.
So let's say it wasn't no storm, right? And they kept going. I don't believe in my heart, bro, that when they got back, those fish gonna be good enough for them to sell them for a good price.
No,
because the temperature gonna be off.
As soon as the ice machine went out, they should have turned around right then.
Right, because that's the most important part.
Because even if they would have turned around right then, as soon as the ice machine went out, there was no guarantee that everything they caught was going to be fresh when they got back anyway. Mm-hmm. They were still going to have to skim some off the top and take minimal loss anyway. But no, he said, "No, we gonna go to the Fleming Cap." They're like, "Brother, you know how far that is?"
And she put it on the map. She said, "Bro, that's out by Nova Scotia. Like, what you doing?
It's a Loch Ness monster over there. You trying to catch the Loch Ness monster?"
Brother, that's
so
wrong place, bro.
This big stupid ass 150-foot wave come, and he's full speed ahead trying to get over the wave. And the higher he's going up the wave just kept getting bigger. So he got up. I mean, there was about a good 5-10 feet from the top of that wave before the wave was just like domino. Let me flip your ass off. Mm-hmm. He flipped stupid ass off. So the boat is down.
Oh, y'all done.
It's filling up with water. And everybody's having that come to Jesus moment where they realize we're not going home.
Yep. John C. Riley, what he said? He said,
Murph was like, "This is going to be hard on my little boy."
He said, "It's going to be hard on my little boy." I was like, "Hey, man, turn it off. turn the movie off." Because why? Why would you put that part in?
Alan Payne was in a part of the boat by himself. He tried to get out. The door was jammed. Sully was in the
He's like,
part
oh
of the
my
boat
God.
by himself.
Oh,
Murphy
this
was in the same room with Bugsy, and Billy was in the same room with Bugsy.
Listen, at
And
that point, you should start
as
playing
the water
Boys to
is
Men.
doing this, Bobby's like, hey, it was a hell of a fight, though, right, Skip?
No,
Hey.
no, none of this shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, Boys to Men should start playing. Although we go.
All right, man. Hey, man. What do you say, man? Let's get out of here. So they go out there. So they go to leave the boat. Bobby leaves. He's going towards the water. He looks down, and Billy's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and kick it right here, cuz." So
I guess he wanted to say like, oh, ain't no hope. I don't want to go up there and like think I'm gonna be, have some hope. So I'm gonna just die here.
I'm already guilty that I got you into this. So I'm gonna just go ahead and take myself out of the game. So Bobby surfaces, and the last thing that he said to his lady before he left is playing in his head as he is just surrounded by unrealistic amounts of water.
Mm-hmm.
Aggressive ass water at that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I remember the guy who was signing their checks, he went to the bar where he was.
Mm-hmm.
That was trying to keep up with the weather coverage. And we're not even going to talk about how Muggsy tried to bag some random lady on first meet before he left. But that's neither here nor there. So he goes, and everybody in the bar turns and looks straight at him.
Like, you happy now? Huh?
Like,
you happy?
You're the one who pays Billy and everybody in his crew. So now we're looking at you because we hope you know something. And he was like, hey, I don't know nothing.
He was like, man, shoot.
He was like, they are, based on the coordinates that were given to us by Linda, they're headed towards the Fleming Cap. And according to the meteorologist report,
because the one dude said he said if everything was good, you would have called us.
If it was good news, you would have called us.
Mm-hmm.
But he showed up in person, so they knew what time it was.
Said, you want some credit for that? Huh? Sucker? you want some credit?
So yeah, they literally got swallowed by the storm. They did not make it. They had to have the memorial service for everybody back at the crib.
I thought at least one was gonna make it.
Nah. I mean,
nobody made it. It was I think they lost one Navy member as well. So yeah, man. Shoot, what you rate this, dude?
I give about 2.5. Yeah, it was. I'm not saying it wasn't good. It was just a little too sad for me. Like, it was just.
That's understandable.
It's too sad. Too much ego. Too much stupidity. Just be logical, man. You don't. They're not gonna give you extra money for doing stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we know you got this fish. We're gonna give you a couple of $100 more because it was rough out there. Nah, it don't work like that.
Yeah, that's fair.
It don't work.
You think I'm supposed to reward you for going into the worst storm on Earth ever recorded on purpose?
History?
When you had ample time and multiple people telling you not to go, but because you go and you make it back by the hair of your chin, I'm supposed to give you extra bread for that? Yeah. No, because we told you stupid ass not to go.
Yeah, you're not brave, you're stupid.
Yep. Mo?
In anywhere between a 2.5 and a 3 is fine with me, because I mean, like Duke said, it's not a knock on the movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that the movie was bad, but this movie is a prime example of, if you don't like the person signing your check, it can motivate you to do something stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds about right. I'm right there with y'all. I hadn't seen this movie probably since it came out in 2000. For that reason alone, man, I was just like, yo, this kind of depressing, bro. And it was like, it's unnecessary. This is depressing and unnecessary. Like, why are we doing this? So for me, like, yeah, I kind of fall in that range of 2.5. Like, I mean, 2.5 out of 3, or 2.5 or 3. God, I can't talk today. But yeah, it's the acting was pretty good.
George Clooney did his thing per usual.
Pissed me off a little bit, yeah, for sure. Because he plays George Clooney just like Denzel Washington plays Denzel Washington. George Clooney plays George Clooney and everything. I'm sorry,
pretty much.
He played George Clooney as Batman. Like that, I think that made me mad more. He supposed to be Batman. He played George Clooney, but
Rashad would have been the random nigga in Gotham City, like George.
Yeah,
George was it? Oh, it's Batman. No, George. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Why you wouldn't tell me, bro?
George
You
Clooney.
feel me?
That's how I feel like people were when Denzel was in Gladiator 2. That's
the only one without an accent.
Brother, and he tried it and he just like gave up at one point. It was
You're the only black dude in the kingdom with some money.
but that's yeah, you need another there. But
So yeah, but
Mark Wahlberg.
Bobby clapped his old girl cheeks one last time, didn't make it back. But Armageddon, he made it back though.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
The CGI in this though didn't age well. I can tell you that much.
What was his name? AJ?
Yeah.
Brother, could you imagine saving the world and coming back down to Earth to get some I just saved the world hoochie pappy?
Well, she break up with you because she thought you weren't coming back. There's another dude at the house.
You
making a sandwich. Oh shoot, hey, man. She told me what you did. That's crazy, you know what I'm saying?
I appreciate you,
your
brother.
PlayStation still work though.
I still root for them like they were going to make it. I mean, end of the day, with a storm of catastrophic proportions as such, like Duke said, we was hoping that at least one person made it.
But
it was like a 2-second.
Maybe a random helicopter was going to show up and see Bobby just floating in the water like a buoy. And be one person lived to tell the story. Nah.
It was like a 2-second moment where when the boat like it was gonna come up, it was like psych, and it went back down.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
that boat came up and was like,
every time there was a part where he was like, they made it towards the end. You like, that's cool, but like y'all getting ready to die. Y'all like prolonging this. So yeah, man, it was just like once you watch it and you know what happens, it's like, y'all gonna die. I ain't worried about it. Like that's cute.
Man,
y'all save each other. Man.
Let's go out there one last time. Just one last time before the winter. I promise. The last time. I promise.
Yeah. No.
And then you had that moment where it's like something told me this, because Buddy stayed back. Because remember, Buddy, he tried to recruit Buddy. He was like, man, I'm talking about Florida.
Yeah.
And he was like, damn, I'm so glad I stayed back.
Yeah, he probably got killed by a shark though, because Florida is #1 shark attack place in the world. Crazy. New Samara Beach. Anyway, that's our review for The Perfect Storm, man. Tuesday, we will be reviewing Brick. An interesting movie. I don't know if I hated it or if I thought it was okay. Might have to watch it again just to make sure.
I'm like halfway through it. Disclaimer. It's dubbed in English.
It's definitely dubbed. But if you ever watch anime or like an old school like Japanese movie, you'll be all right. Or Chinese movie, whichever. But yeah, anything before we head out?
No, man. Stay off boats. Stay off the boat.
Stay out the water, especially if you come to Florida, because we got sharks that eat people. #1 shark attack person.
It ain't the boat. Just have a conversation with the captain.
Yeah. Yeah, and make sure you got more than a screwdriver when you go on the boat. Need tools.
I mean, I'm just saying, if my captain got a Bass Pro Shop hat, I'm not getting on that boat. I'm not getting on that boat.
Anyway, we're gonna catch y'all again here on Tuesday, right on the Popcorn and Beer Podcast. I've been your host, Rashad, aka after a shark bites me, go ahead and turn this boat around.
Hey man, this your boy Duke, your favorite fat person.
And last but not least, I am the King MOE, aka I think Sully touched your drum set.
I know you touched my drum set.
That's coming down the pipes too. Don't worry about it.
We'll catch y'all later, man. Peace.
You should have told us.
To cut everybody off like that.
What's going on?
That's wild, bro.
Where are we talking about these questions? Orgy going on? My man said he's a joke.
She aged like cheese. Speak on it, brother. Speak on it.
Practically become Bruce Wayne.
What we gotta do, Mika?
Push the goddamn button, man.